Back. I just got so into playing that last session that I wanted to keep going. So, got myself a bowl of soup. I got my timer set for 30 minutes. I'm hitting start. And we're going to go for same thing, trying to go 7 units up or 7 units down. Or if I were playing my other way, I would stop if he hits 4 in a row. I leave the table and reset. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep right on rolling. Let's see how we do in a straight 30-minute session. I think he averages at this website at Bovada about 4 hands a minute. So that's double the speed play you could get at live table. I think they average 27 seconds is what I saw. That was the actual policy, 27 seconds. Yeah, per hand. So just call it 30 seconds. So that's about double that. So just figure this would simulate an hour's worth of play. So I'm still playing the same strategy. 1, 1, 2, 3, and then I stop at that, and then I go back to 1, no matter what. I'm keenly aware that streaks for the house can put you out of business, and then streaks for us put us in the money. I have no background noise today. I was playing some free jazz stuff on YouTube. YouTube actually has a channel for content creators that want to play background music. The problem with it is every single song has a commercial. It gets really annoying. And then one of the videos I made on a different channel, there was a song playing in the background, and the way Google, just call it Google because that's what YouTube is, they have some technology. It must be able to pick up on patterns in the song. And anyway, I got what's called a copyright violation. Kind of like a warning ticket. And I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to jack around with this. I'll just turn off the music then. Alright, so you see there. Sorry, I am eating. 1, 1, 2, 3. I lost. I'm not going to 5 or 8. I'm not doing that. I'm just starting over. I'll take my lumps. Yeah, so without any background music, maybe that's preferred to not have background music. But unfortunately, you have to hear me eat or take a swig off the old Diet Pepsi. Wow. We're sliding down. So last round we were up about approximately 8 units. It looks like right now we're testing out the theory of losses. Okay, what was that? Okay, so we have a tie. But look, here's where I won last. Then he won. So it's 1, skip this, 1, 1, now 2 units. Jeez, he's being tough. Damn. We get an 8. He beats us with a 9. So this might be one of those rounds you'd get up and leave the table. Like I said, my stop loss was 7. I would have already been up and gone, but we're just going to do 30 minutes just for the sake of the video, and well, because I'm curious anyway. So it's 3 units now, right? Damn, he's like on a roll. Back to 1. It's okay. I'd rather see this stuff. I want to see what the reality is. Whoa. Just killing us. Look at all this red. 2 streaks. God, be kidding me. Tie on a 9. See, this is what I mean about electronic play. Again, I'm not saying anyone's cheating here. I'm just saying, like, I think we're all a little apprehensive of electronics. You start going, man, something rigged here. Yeah, this would be a beating right here, wouldn't it? Go home. Two units. I always imagine like the AI and the software gets familiar with your play, your style of play, and adjusts with you so that it can stop you from playing any kind of strategy. I know that's really paranoid, but look at this, you all. How many units is that? 20 units? You know? Wow. But you see where my strategy would have saved me is I would have left the table at 4. I would have already left here. Done. I'm off. And again over here, 4 in a row. Wait, was that 4 in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the 30-minute thing might be the thing you don't want to do. You don't want to play time. You want to play stop loss. It seems to me in all my play, all my practice play, that kind of bears out. Either you're going to win early and get off early, or the longer you stick with it, it starts to go the other way. These would be mighty short videos. If I played the stop loss, because I mean sometimes I'll hit my goal in 2 minutes, and sometimes the same way he'll hit his. One thing I like about this setup is they give you this and then the display showing the history at the top. I know you statisticians will say this has nothing to do with it. It's basically almost 50-50 every time. I know that. I get it. But I still like it. And as we know, there's a lot of Baccarat players that play off of, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn it. Come on, brain. Somebody help me. I know you're trying to fill in. You're saying, Dave, they have, this is embarrassing. I haven't eaten all day. My blood pressure, I went and checked it, it was up quite a bit. Which is what happens if you study that sort of thing. You have blood pressure issues. If you don't eat and you're drinking a bunch of Diet Pepsi, your blood pressure goes up, your brain becomes foggy. We're going on a little streak here, but because we don't play a martingale where we're doubling up, it doesn't really help us. We've got to kind of grind it out to get back. But look right here, that would have been 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, 800. Wow. See how much time we have left. 17 minutes to try to get back to even. And again, in my experience, when you're this far down, you're not coming back to even. You're going to finish out at best several units down. That's at best. Otherwise, it will continue to slide or stay right here in this area. I can't believe I still can't remember the stupid word I'm reaching for. I think the pressure of saying it and then just sitting here trying to let my brain look for it, knowing that there's somebody out there going, God, man, you're trying to say blah. Starts with an S, right? 2 units. It's a horrible session. There we go. Remember, though, those 2 and 3 unit bets don't do anything. We only get paid on the 1 unit bet. So the only way out of this is streaks. I need another big one. Let's go for 4. Come on. There we go. How about 5? Superstitious. Good God. Just popped into my head. Superstitious. Oh, God, I'm getting old. Yeah, some people play by watching these charts. Again, if you watch that guy Brunson FX on YouTube, if you go to his channel, he believes in that. He plays that thing. A lot of people like him. Whatever makes us feel better, right? I think the brain has to have some logic to what's happening, because we can't just stand complete random. I mean, it should always come back to 50-50, right? Minus the spread, the difference the house has over the player. You know, over 100 hands, he wins 1% of the time, let's say. He wins 1 hand out of 100. It doesn't quite work that way. You know, like if we were looking at a graph and 0 was the baseline, we could see it fall down 20 units, 30 units, come back up, touch the baseline of 0, go back up 10 units, down to, you know what I mean? Yeah, eventually in eternity, all of eternity, if that graph just went on and on and on, we're going to see over time a 1% variation that will continue on. Eventually, you'll have a big, big difference, but not in short-term play. I hope any of that made sense to you all. That's the way I see it. 12 minutes, 45 seconds. Still what, down 10 units? See if we were on that graph. We're having a little uptick. We're trying to get back to 0. Okay. From our last session being up approximately 200, we're down approximately 200. We're still like sitting at even. We're not really hurt here right now. It's just who likes to lose, right? We need another run here. That'll work. Now give me another 4 in a row. Oh, yeah. 7's normally a really good hand. I get a 7. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go 4 in a row. Come on. 7. There it is. Boom. Making a comeback, folks. We're making a comeback. Let's get 5. Oh, yeah. Called it. Now we're down 4 units. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah. There we go. 6 in a row. Those are rare. 7 even more rare. Way rare. Yeah, we got that 7 again. 7 for 7. Look at this, y'all. We're almost back to 0. High card wins. 8. Nice. Woo, that's 8 in a row. That'll get you out of a jam. Okay. He says, let's calm it down. He resets. And we go again. We need this one to come back to even. Look at that. After all of that, we have lost half of our bankroll. We're back to even. God, this is where you get off and go home. This is just a bad table. I'm just kidding. Actually, I'd stay because I think it's our turn. It's our turn to go up now. So we got 6, 7, 8, a tie, and another one. So that's 9, folks. You saw it here. 9 in a row. Don't think it can happen? You just saw it. The thing is, keep in mind, what happens when you see it go 9 in a row for the house and you're playing a martingale? You're busted. Look at that. Now we finally go in the black. Like I said, it's our turn to go up. We've already gone way down on that graph line I told you about. Now we've come back to the baseline. Now we're hovering still at the baseline. I think it's our turn to go up. Wow, after all that, we're up 1 unit. There it is. Ooh. He's fighting back. That's okay, honestly. If I play out a strategy like this after being down that many units, and I can get myself back to 0 and have a modest loss, modest win, I'm pretty happy. Shoot, I was sitting there gabbing again. That should have been 2. I can't even remember if I bet the 2. I don't think I did. There it is. It probably was a mistake on that last hand. I don't know. I just think it's freaking miracle that we're where we're at right now. Just boggles the mind. 1, 1, 2. We'd take that 7. Back to 0. Almost hit rebet 2 units. Got to pop the top on the Diet Pepsi. That's not a beer. I don't drink and gamble. I make mistakes as it is, all by myself. Just sitting here talking, right? Come on. 6 minutes left. You know, it's a shame, too, that I even get lost. All you've got to do is look up here, and it tells you what to do next, right? Couldn't be any more idiot-proof, and yet I still find a way to screw it up. So now we're just hitting the rebet button, praying for another streak in our last 5.5 minutes. Nope, denied. Yeah, that'll work. All right, we're up 3 units. That's respectable. If you had $100 chips, you'd be up $300. Ties, I'll take that. Better than a loss, right? Any day. There, nice. 8. Natural 8. Incidentally, I learned that Baccarat is actually Baccarat. I think from the Italian Baccarat, which means 0. And it's supposedly just for face cards. So like some people will get an 8 and a 2 and they'll say Baccarat. I think if you look it up, it's supposed to be all face cards that amount to 0. Look at the streak we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Streak comes to an end. 4 minutes left. Now we just got to tread water, really. We're up 4 units. That's respectable. Unless you were playing dollar chips, then you'd be up $4 and may not be happy about that. 1, 1, 2. Let's see if we can keep it. Nope. Denied. 3 units. Can we get back some of our loss? Look at that. Thank you very much. 3 minutes. Coming to a close. This will be my last one for the day. But I'll keep recording the results up in the description. But I may not write so many long-winded descriptions because it's a lot of effort. I could put loss, win or loss, show you the total, the amount, the minimum amount bet, and then you can let me know, you know, maybe that's enough and you decide not to watch the video to see how I did it. Although in this one you'd miss 9 in a row if you didn't watch the video. Maybe I should highlight things like that. I'll put win, you know, 200, loss, whatever it is, just like I was doing before. Maybe with some highlights, like on this one, you know, we went 9 in a row. And tell you about what minute it happened. Just got to figure out if I get the viewership, if it's worth the effort. No viewership, no effort. Crap. I bet 2 units. I think I messed up. Did I? No. Did I do that right? David. 1 unit. And 1 unit. All right, 2 units. That will suck if we get all the way down here. 1 minute left, and we come back to a break even. 3 units. Look at this. If we lose this, we're all the way back to 0. Cool. I was going to say that'd be a wild way to end the session, wouldn't it? Going down half the bankroll, going 9 wins in a row, all of that just to bring us all the way back to even. 25 seconds left. Hit the repeat button. Rebet. We're up 4 units. Love a 7. And looks like one more press of rebet And then that will close out the session, and I'll go ahead and get it uploaded and see how we did. So that's it. $125 if you're playing $25 chips. So that's 5 units, very respectable. I'll get this uploaded. I'll see you on the next one.